Welcome everyone! This is going to be the final video for Bluewater Village. I always like to do sort of a goodbye post where I post like the final picture of what Bluewater Village or what the hood that I worked on looks now, and at this time I decided to make a little video. So well, this is Bluewater Village. Sorry for all the weird skyboxes, but that's just the way it is. So let's go see what we got here. So I plopped in all of the lots, including the lot bin lots. So we're gonna do a little tour now. Somebody asked me if I was going to do these little shop lots, but they are just so small and so, you know, they're obviously meant for you to build something there, and I just wasn't interested. I try to, you know, my thing is, you know, try to keep as close to the original, like, blueprint, so to speak, you know, as possible. And now, you know, I don't think I could have made something really cool out of little 5x5 lots, so I just skipped them. So, well, here we have kind of the city center. All the shops are here. Here we have the little mall, or little mall, well, the micro mall. It's a small mall that I made, and that was the final lot of the lot bin lots. So this is the first one I did, the Tyke Tower toys, and over here's the JodelieJodelie bakery. That's where the whole thing with the pediment and the bricks and, you know, all that started happening. That's kind of what sets it off, and the fork build set, of course. So yeah, well, more we got. We got the gym, we got the salon with a little sort of walk path behind it. Here's the fanciest restaurant. Kind of things bleeding through, but that's what you get when you place a lot of. It's kind of what happens to a lot of my gardens. It's harmless. It's just a graphics card, I think, just can't handle making the preview look nice, but overall it's okay. So don't worry if you see that. So the Electronic Super Center, that's owned by Malcolm. Here we got the Papaya Regime, which was the clothing store. That little cafe I did. The dormers are, as you can see, you can't see them. You can only see the window boxes, but that's fine. And then the grocery store, we got the clothing store, which was kind of bugged at one point. So bookstore, I already said gym. This is another clothing store. So you go two right next to each other. So they look really nice and cohesive because they all have that nice brick and the pediment. So I'm very happy that I went for that idea. This is the furniture store, the micro mall, which is nice in the center. Got the arcade. We got the Contempo Modern, which is one of my favorite shopping stores. But kind of with the knickknacks and the little vases or vases. It's kind of interrupted by the arcade, but whatever. We got the Club Dante, which was the palm tree club with the red lights, which was really cool. I really love what I did with that one. Yeah, the first lot that I worked on. Here we have the, forgot the name of the lot. Yeah, 30 Gondola Way, which was a little break lot that I really liked. Here we have the Just Flowers and More, which is so awesome. I should put a little bit more hedge there. Oh, wait. You're gonna watch me live do some neighborhood decorating. Whee! Aren't you happy? Here we go. So that's, you know, this one. I really like the little garden that I made. And actually it's good. It doesn't have any of the stripes like you saw at that other load. So, yeah. Happy with that one. Love all the rocks kind of, you know, bleeding through because the neighborhood itself, not really here, but I've put some big rocks here and there. So technically, maybe I should put like a little small rock over here. Boom. Made one there. Turn it real quick. We got another one. There we go. Okay, just a live decorating. I'm always fidgeting with the entire neighborhood. We got a gallery. Got another toy store, which is kind of close to that one, but okay. You got the real estate office, which is just basically kind of a functionally not very useful lot, but it looks nice. So this is the De La Rosa house. I did that on the stream, which is kind of in the style of a Dutch farm. And here we have the park, which I really like. It's a shame this water's bleeding through, but guess I gotta live through it. Got the little, park for kids to play. This barbecue area, just this little, I always forget how you call them, but this little thing you can watch over the water. It's just very nice. So here we have some residential lots, except for this one. This is of course the general store, the round barn, which is kind of located next to this field. So I like the idea that this is their kind of farm, and they just sell the stuff over here. So here we have this particular lot, which is kind of a weird one because you enter by the second second floor. And here you have a little pond. This is the Pebble Drive lot, which I think was for the Ramirez family. I don't remember. This one was the Jacquet family, which owns the bakery, which are the adult son with the old mother, and which, during the stream, I devised a very interesting story for them. You had to be there. And not a little residential lot. Very simple, this one. Very long and narrow, but looks good. It's a shame that the roof, whenever you do a low roof, it does this. It kind of, it doesn't look that great, but I just wish we had a higher quality of lots when you look at them in neighborhood view, and also when you are in lot view when you look at the neighbor's house. I wish those were a little bit higher quality, but I think so far we can't fix it. I know that some people found out a way to make the roof, the textures have higher qualities, but as soon as you load the lot again, it's gone, so that's a shame. So this was the modern concrete house. I just noticed that the columns are not displaying correctly, but oh well. I really, really like this kind of style house, so it was nice for, for me to have at least one kind of modern house. So over here we have the Tinker house, I think. So they have, they're living a little bit more remotely from the rest of them, and they kind of have, I also think I put a gate here that leads to kind of, this area with a little other path that leads to this beach area. I kept the water tower. I thought that was a nice landmark, so I kept it. Here we have the Landgraf house, which is kind of positioned in a very stupid way because this mountain, I can't get the camera in the right position. So yeah, I got them a licensed limo and stuff like that, and yeah, well, this was the first residential lot. I asked for you people to vote which one I should start with, and this one was the one you wanted me to start with, so yeah, I'm very happy. He lives a little bit here. And this is the final lot, which is the 407 Edgewater Parkway, which is where the Bluewater Village witch lives. Or at least some weird people. So they kind of have their own private area, and kind of the private beach, which also has some of the Landgraf yachts laying there. So yeah. So originally I did not have the cricket trees in this neighborhood, but because I already decorated everything before that, but yeah, they look really nice. I'm very happy with them. Of course, the little blue trees, because in my Bluewater Village there's just something in the water that sometimes affects the flora, so you got blue trees and the blue flowers. So that's also why a lot of lots have those bushes with blue flowers on them. So finally I will talk about a little about the, I guess, ocean front. I don't know. So here we have another little pier, which has also got big boats. Maybe this village is just very, very rich. maybe slightly a tourist town. Maybe you could put some like hotels near. That would be kind of cute. Yeah, so you get the kind of beachy path, some parking spaces over here, and some other people just drop their cars over here so they can just go to the beach, go to their boats. So I think this is more of the beach area where you can chill. Yeah, got a nice little sign, a beach sign, and I got, you know, one pointing to the arcade. I guess I technically should have had like one of the restaurants over here so they could just cash in on that that beach money. So you can go follow the path a little further. Get to the intersection, you can go here to the park, or you can just go further and you get a little bit to the corner, which is kind of a hangout for cool people, you know, only cool people with flames on their cars who drive motorcycles. So, yeah, that's it. Of course, we got the lighthouse. For some reason, there's another one here. I don't remember putting there, maybe it was there, but just kept it. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I kept the rest of the neighborhood kind of empty because I didn't want to overload my game with all the trees, and you know, most of the time I have my camera like this, so it doesn't really matter. So that's Bluewater Village. I had a lot of fun working on this one. It was very short. Downtown felt like forever. 44 lots, it just drove me crazy. So this one only had like 31, I think. And I have no problem loading this neighborhood at the moment. So yeah, this you know, I'm happy that, you know, I kind of wanted to stay a little bit longer, but I'm also happy that I get to move on. Got some more lots to do from like glamour life and pets and all that. So I think I'm kind of done with this. Oh, I guess I could turn off the lights, show off how it looks during night hours, which looks amazing because those lights are amazing. They are so cool. The little string lights near the beach. I mean, this looks so awesome. There's no lights over here, but who cares? Yeah, and even the little fire over here, that's visible at night. Like, that's amazing with the little smoke. Ah, so happy with it. Turn back the light on, let the sun rise. So, oh, got a boat. Yeah, that doesn't work. You didn't see that. So that was Bluewater Village. I hope you liked it. It's time for me to move on. And I'll see you in the next video. That's going to probably be Glamour Life, I think. I have to find out what I'm going to do for like a little preview video, because of course Glamour Life doesn't have a neighborhood, so that's going to be quite a puzzle. So anyway, I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time, and keep on simming, I guess. Bye bye!